Hey, it's Chuck here, back with Milton Daily Homes. I'm a little bit sick, so it's a little hard to speak. Just wanted to thank everybody who came to the Milton buyer class last night. It was a really fun time. So anyhow, today let's see how it goes. I may have to blow my nose or something, but anyhow, 9 properties today. Half decent list. I think yesterday was a little bit better, but the first one up is 723 Yates, and we have to play detective a little bit on this one. It's 324 5. It's got 3 bedrooms, 0 washrooms, and obviously that's not right. So the what happens is it's just the way the agent inputs the listing, and depending on which board it comes from. So we have one big room here. It's almost like a combined living dining room, 12 by 19. We've got a kitchen that's 13 by about just under 10. And then you've got the 3 bedrooms here. So I don't know if there's 2 or 3 washrooms. I'm guessing 2 washrooms because of the size of the home. I'm guessing maybe 1,100 square feet or something like that. So I think if it's really nice, they have a chance at this price. 82 Finney is at 329.9. So this is a 3-story house. It's a 3 bedroom, 2 washroom, and it's the Oxford or the Sumac corner. When you go through this, you actually have a real den on the main floor. You've got laminate floors, hardwood on what we call the main level, which is the second floor, and then the bedrooms, the third level. There's carpet. So stainless steel appliances. I think this price, I mean, there's a couple months ago, I mean, these homes, really nice ones, were at 318, 319, kind of that 315 to 320 range. So there is a chance potentially, but I know they do have a lot of competition right now. There's a lot of homes that are slightly bigger than this, but not end unit, that are kind of sitting at 315. So I don't know, it's a bit of a tricky one. Livingston is at 372.5, and so you've got a nice long driveway here, and so 3 bedroom, and it looks like only 1 washroom on the second floor, so 2 total. You've got a nice big defined entryway, lots of space to put your shoes on or whatever else. And then basically your living space is you've done hardwood right throughout this whole thing. There's garage entry, you've done the crown moldings here, but you've got a small eat-in area, and then you basically open up to the family room. So the kitchen bends around and it overlooks the family room just on this side here. Gorgeous countertops, nice appliances. So it's really all one big room. Now, plus it has a finished basement, and that's always a plus. It looks like they've done a fireplace in there. There's interlock patio, and I think the price seems pretty fair to me. I'd really like to see a third bathroom, so I'd like to see 2 full ones upstairs, and it's possible it has. I mean, you kind of take listing information with a grain of salt with some of these, because the best way to really verify is if you had the floor plans or if you actually went to see it. That's the only way you know for sure. Now, 375 Mountain View is at 389.9. And so it's a 51-foot lot, nice and wide, but it's not as deep as some of the other homes in the area. It's only 97 deep, and there's a big long setback from the road here too. And same thing, they've listed as 3 bedrooms, 0 washrooms, so there obviously are some washrooms. It's not an outhouse. September possession is what they're looking for. And you can see a window air conditioning there, so we'll check and see if it has air conditioning. Looks like they spent a lot of money in the backyard here. That's probably, so this the house here, you've got a deck, and then you've got an above ground pool and a shed there, and there's a small little backyard here. And when you check the virtual tour, you can actually see the kitchen, and it looks like they're original cabinets, but they've been painted and sort of dressed up a little bit, which is fine. Okay, so there's some shots of the yard. There are a couple shots of the inside. I think they've taken a lot of care in this home. And overall, I think if somebody's willing to maybe live with not as much green space, if you have kids, you want them to run around a bit, which may not be as possible here, but I definitely think there's an audience for this home. Under 4 is a good place for it. Now, 1603 Waldy is at 434.9. And aside from my personal preference to not have a blue garage door, there's the home is actually really nice. There's a lot of upgrades they put into it. So they've upgraded flooring upstairs. They put their own extra pantry right here. I'm starting to get stuffed up a little bit. And so this is 17 square feet. And there's the family room there. I find it hard when they jump from downstairs to upstairs. I like when the photos flow the same way that you see the house. Now, one shot I would have loved to see was the actual finished basement, because they do have a finished basement. And again, I've talked about this before. If you're not overt about it, that you have something in your 9 photos, that's your chance to really showcase it, because a lot of people don't get into the words or anything until they look through the pictures. Okay, so I don't know. I think this one, they probably put it at a fair number. It's just down the street from Trudeau Park. You could walk to it, so it's great. There's a leash-free dog park not far. There's a 24-hour convenience store, Blockbuster, as long as they're around. And it's a good-looking home. Okay, next up is 479 Banyai. It's at 435.9, and obviously seeing the front, you're enticed at this price to see a double-car garage on Banyai, 48 by 101 feet. Nice so far. Now, when you go inside, a little bit more basic. Okay, so not a ton of upgrading. The kitchen, you know, I think that most people would walk into this kitchen and say they probably want to do some work to it. You've got some parquet floor. It's kind of a split level design. That's a good angle to see how everything interacts here. And there's your laundry, which is kind of on the main floor with a split level. And so yeah, you got some work to do in this home. Let's say you put $25,000 in. I believe that that would easily multiply your investment, and I think it's great. I think they chose a good price for it. It's obviously competing with Clover Park. Got an email from Colin Best yesterday, and he talked about the fact that the Clover Park house may be suffering a little bit from the traffic that's coming from that new subdivision south of the hospital. So it remains to be seen. I like this street on Banyai. I like the location on Banyai where this one is. Okay, so Robson Crescent is at 489. And so it's a detached home, and it's a corner property. It's got a double-car garage. It's there's only 3 bedrooms here. The kitchen's been renovated. I believe it's a Quincy corner, and so what's nice is you rarely see that walkout from the second floor. That's really nice. This is where the 4th bedroom should have been, and you've got upstairs laundry and everything else here too. A lot of the Quincy's are selling under 475. We haven't seen a lot that have gone past there. So at 489, I think the house is nice. I think there's people who prefer the kind of brick and stone. They've got a stone and almost like a siding, like a vinyl siding here. I don't know. I think that it's not a bad move. Their kitchen looks really good. These models, people really love them, or they just can't stand the layouts. I find there's a real separation. There's a polarization that these homes give. Okay, so 400 Pettit is at 529.9, and so it's a corner property, and again a nice brick and stone. I believe Milton Valley built this one, and I think that based on these photos, it looks like the kitchen's a little bit smaller. So for this price, you could probably find bigger kitchens for sure. Okay, so nice high cabinets though. You've got the moldings around top. You've got the backsplash. Certainly looks nice. Pot lights here. Even a wine rack just off to the side. It's a nice addition. Corner lots have a very specific kind of layout, and so you can see lots of light here. So the windows have been extended up. You can see the pot lights here. So this is one of those homes I think that would even look better in person than it does in these photos. Okay, not to say the photos are bad. I just think it has a lot of, a glass shower here. There's elements that I think are kind of hidden with this one. I do like the way they priced it though, for sure. Now 1048 Easterbrook is at 589.9, and I believe this is about a 3,000 square foot home. It looks like there's a little mini kids bench right here, which is kind of cute. One of the things that I looked at with this front photo is and again, it's not a mandatory thing, but I find sometimes when you get that real grayish driveway, sometimes a nice blacktop coat can really enhance it, can really sort of make it pop. And again, it's just one of those little things that we can do, same as the hood fan above the stove, having it match the rest of the appliances. Probably not a make or break thing, but it's those little emotional deposits that you give people that make them feel really good. And obviously it just enhances your efforts. Okay, so nice hardwood floors here, separate dining room. Big open concept here. That's the master ensuite. There's a little makeup table here. The two sinks, lots of mirrors, lots of light here. And it looks really good. I think there's Berber carpet upstairs and in a decent sized property. This is a sundial home, so you're getting a 100-foot deep lot. And overall, for the amount of size you get for $589, can't really go wrong. And so anyways, that's our list for today. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Give us a call, send us an email. We're definitely here to help you guys. And we are absolutely booking tours for this weekend. So if you have some time on Saturday or Sunday, just sign up over there and we'll get you in on the tour. You'll get to know a bit more about Milton. You'll see the kinds of homes in your price range, and it's a good use of about 2 hours of your time. So have a fantastic day, and I'll see you tomorrow with more Milton Daily Homes. Bye.